change this. Okay. Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I see you. I'm actually in a lot of pain again. I fucking hate that shit. That shit is, ugh, get on my nerves. But today's a very important day, so I had to make sure to show up. And just in case you guys don't know, and my hair looks a mess, because just, let me just, all right. There we go. All right, anyways. Just so you guys know, tomorrow I will be live as well, 8 Central Time. I know I'm not always live on Saturdays. That's why I always like to let you guys know to always subscribe to the YouTube channel. That way you never miss whenever I am live. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow I will be live with DJ K Unique from Power 103.5, Oklahoma City's favorite radio station. I'm super excited because she's actually a GOAT. Yeah, she's the GOAT. You feel me? Like, that's the voice I was listening to when I was in prison. You feel me? So, I'm super excited to have her on the couch tomorrow at 8 Central Time. So, make sure that you guys tune in, because I will be live tomorrow. Give me 30 minutes of your time today. Today is very important. Today is fuck fentanyl. So, if you're tuned in and you've lost anybody, say their name in the comments. Say their name in the comments. That way, I can mention them out loud. If I miss your comment, please, I'm gonna go back and look before we leave, okay? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, you don't never want to miss a couch. AM Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
I am infinite.
Yes, I like to dance.
I am on a different time. Problems in my vision now. You can never understand. You don't understand how the world is different, y'all. Somehow the world is changing right before our eyes. Yeah, the feel that I'm slowly feeling just with every lie that they told us, and they know that we're waking up and gonna stay woke. Yeah. So be bold, and forget about the things they once told. They think we're stupid, so they do it to us. Ain't no disputing every day the truth revealing to us. But that's if you wanna see it. This shit is crazy, so you don't wanna believe it. You ignore it cause it's easy, and it's good for them. Another motherfucker dumb in the hood for them, thinking that you winning, you been holding, eating what they feeding, now you're snowed, man. I am on a different time. Problems in my vision now. You can never understand. You don't understand how the world is different, y'all. Somehow the world is changing right before our eyes. Yeah. The feel that I'm slowly feeling just with every lie that they told to us, and they know that we're waking up and gonna stay woke. So be bold, just be bold, and forget about the things they once told.
Forget about the shit that they told y'all. Stop it. Man. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in. It's the Couch Chronicles where there ain't no fucking limits. Of course, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and shit, Wednesdays. Well, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and then Wednesdays from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Today is Fuck Fentanyl. Give me 30 minutes of your time tonight. I know it's Friday, and y'all, some people's out partying, but some of y'all might need to hear this before you go out to party. You still got time. Some of y'all probably getting ready right now. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the real right now. First of all, if you didn't know, fentanyl has been taking lives for years. Not even just years. I think it got real bad maybe about 2021, 2022. I mean, like, really bad. Like, fentanyl was already out there. People was already taking fentanyl. But people wasn't overdosing as bad as, like, the 2000s. Why do y'all think that is? It's something, and I always say this, I know y'all probably think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but it's something that has to do, I just believe, that with the government, because the amount of fentanyl that gets caught with some, like, regular civilians, and what I mean by regular civilians is like a John Doe or John Todd or whatever. How did they get 65,000 pounds of fentanyl? And it's scary, you know, because these are people that are in your neighborhood or in your church, schools. People you would have never imagined. And if you think that because somebody has kids that they're not going to use or do fentanyl or have fentanyl around, no. February 2020, February 2nd, 2025 of this year, which is wild because that date was when I was injured. That's wild. And that's really fucking wild. Anyways, that was like 4 days ago. In Tulsa, a couple was arrested because the mother, first of all, before I even say this, thank you, how do y'all allow drugs or your love for drugs to overshadow your love for your child? And I know it can happen. I know it happens. We've seen it. But we still have to ask the question, like, how could you? And then a lot of times we see these same parents in jail crying and begging for mercy. A 2-year-old was found unresponsive. And the parents, or the mother, was so busy trying to lie and say, oh no, we don't have any drugs in this hotel. Now, I'm blown away at the fact that regardless of whatever you think, if the police is responding to something at your residence or wherever you are, and they have reason to believe or whatever, they're going to search. If someone is unresponsive, whether it's an adult, a child, whoever, they're going to search. They don't need a search warrant. They're just going to do what the fuck they want to do, regardless. Why not? If you see that your child is unresponsive, literally, why wouldn't you fucking do everything you can in your power to be like, yo, okay, listen, I know I'm going to get arrested, but it's fentanyl in here, but my child is unresponsive. Please, please, I don't know what I don't know if they ingested it, if it was near them, and but she was so busy trying to lie. Her child was laying there unresponsive and laying right next to fentanyl. And it's so many different stories that's just like this. The adults so into their drugs that they're not even fucking focusing on what the fuck is happening around them. They're not even caring. And the one thing that I used to always, hear people, trying to say about just being a parent is the biggest thing about being a parent is you're so attentive to your child. But how is that possible for drug addicts? The parenting skills go out the window. Or how about they're not even a drug addict? How about you not even expecting to be a drug addict, but you just had a child, and then maybe a month after you had your baby, you broke your leg or something. Now you're on medicine. Now you're on pain pills. Then you ran out. And your doctor's like, well, listen, you actually should be out of pain. And if you're not out of pain, let's just get you into some physical therapy. But and you are just like, oh my God, like I'm in so much fucking pain. And now your doctor's not giving you a refill. And so when you don't get your refill, then you do what? You heading out to the streets to go find something similar to or the same to what you're prescribed. And in the midst of looking for the pain pill that you're seeking to help you, not even realizing that not everyone is selling real pills. Not everyone gives a fuck to test pills. And you in so much pain that you're not even thinking, okay, it could be fentanyl in this. You're not thinking that. You in pain. All you think, matter of fact, when you're in pain, you don't even think straight. You don't. I don't. When I'm in pain, that's why I have to write things down. Because when I'm in pain, I can't think straight. I cannot think straight. So when you're in pain, you're not thinking straight. You're not thinking, okay. You said, how did I get here? Is God trying to tell me something? Wow. Maybe he is. Especially if you just popped up and you've never been here before. Welcome in. Today is Fuck Fentanyl on the Couch. And I was just saying that, a lot of times when you're in pain, you don't realize, what's going on. You just thinking like, hey, I just need to get rid of this pain. So now I just met up with John. John just gave me some pills. Okay, I'm on my way to the house. I know I got to eat before I take my pills, so I'm about to put my pills right here. Real quick, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom because I got to go to the bathroom. Boom. Ran to the bathroom, and you didn't even realize that your 2-year-old was watching everything you do because your 2-year-old loves everything about you. Your 2-year-old wants to be just like you. They look up to you. They see you put something down. They like, oh, shit. Mommy put something down. No. Mommy put something down. And they grab it. And they eat it because it's bright. It looks like candy. It's a little round little Skittle to them. So as you on your way back from the bathroom to make yourself a sandwich so you can eat your medicine, your child is unresponsive. Because your child was watching everything that you do. Now your child has ingested fentanyl that you didn't even know that you were about to ingest. Could you imagine the feeling? The guilt? Now, there are families and parents that get in situations like that. And it's like, I understand that it's fucked up. But can I say shit happens? And even though somebody got hurt in the middle of it, the mom was hurting too. That's why she went to go look for pills. She didn't know that it was laced with fentanyl. And she didn't realize that her 2-year-old was watching her. And even though she was in a lot of pain and she wasn't paying attention, we have to be mindful of the things that we bring around kids. Because kids like to watch. Kids listen. Kids learn fast. And if you're the only adult in the household, then they're really on to you. They are locked in. Like they watching like a magnifying glass. They are fucking locked in. So you have to literally be mindful that even if you're hurting, and I understand, I definitely understand about pain, and trust me when I say I'm in pain right now. That's why I said give me 30 minutes of your time. I understand how pain can fog your mind. But if you have children and you're literally you took them with you to go pick up these drugs. Let's just be honest. Then you need to realize that they are watching you. You don't think that they seen you, that they seen the drug dealer try to act like they shook your hand and then all of a sudden you was like, you know what I'm saying? And now you tucking your hand in, no longer holding your child's hand like you usually was. Come on now, they watching you. And whether they're 2 years old or 12 years old, children are watching their parents. And if you think that if you have them blocked on social media or if your kids can get on social media, then your kids can find out anything that you've done, anything that you're doing. Seriously. Your kids can find out. They want to know what their parents is up to. They want to know what they trying to be like you. They see you meeting up with a stranger. Now they trying to meet up with strangers. Fentanyl is fucking real. And if you guys don't realize how real it is, some of you guys might not realize before until it's too late. Until it's too fucking late. Don't wait until it's too late to educate yourself and educate people around you and educate your children about the drug fentanyl. Even going to the hospital, even getting injured. Sometimes fentanyl addictions start right in that hospital. Don't think, now, even though fentanyl may be a little bit different whenever you are in the hospital, if you're getting a surgery, fentanyl dose is different. That's why, whenever they dose it to you're not overdosing like how you are in the streets, because it's a little different. These drug dealers are not doctors to just be prescribing you or giving you fentanyl and then adding it into any drug that you think that you about to get some ecstasy and you getting fentanyl. You think you about to get some Percocets and you getting fentanyl. A lot of times people are literally looking for their drug of choice and they get the fucking wrong shit. Not purposely, but because the drug dealer doesn't know the batch that they just bought was bullshit. The batch that they just bought was bullshit. And it's sad when you literally are just like looking for relief. And then you literally waking up at the heaven gates. You literally open your eyes and you in hell. And you like, hold on, Satan, what the fuck am I doing down here? And he like, oh, well, I just wanted you to know that that Percocet you thought you was taking brought you right on down to me. And you didn't get brought to hell because you was on fentanyl. You got brought to hell because of whatever else you did in the world. But anyway, you down here, what's up? Imagine how many people that died from fentanyl is either looking down or looking up. And they're like, I cannot believe that just that one pill, out of all the pills I took my whole life, took me out like that. And it can take you out just like that. No warning, no nothing, no. And when it's happening, it's like, I mean, what can you do if you don't have the right tools around you when it's happening? What can you do? Especially if you're by yourself taking these drugs. And, I mean, if you're not a likable person, then nobody's really going to check on you. Or if you're a standoff person, then nobody's really going to check on you. But if you are by yourself and you literally in your crib thinking you about to just clean up, you know how y'all clean up, take a pill, whatever, and you going crazy in the house. Imagine doing that, and that pill that you think you about to clean up to cleans you right on up out of this life. It can happen. Don't be afraid to test your drugs that you take. I mean, if you are a drug addict, or if you somebody that's like, hey, the weekends is my pill popping times. Hey, if you are that person, just be smart about it. Nobody is saying, ugh, look at you, you fucking drug addict. You fucking dopehead. Nobody's doing that. I mean, maybe somebody in your circle is, but nobody on the couch is doing it. Nobody this way is doing it. I'm not trying to make y'all feel bad. I'm just trying to make you aware that if you like to have party drugs, if you're a party person that pops pills without, don't ever pop a pill without testing. This day and age now, it's not like back in the day. It's not. It's not back in the day when you can throw a pill in somebody's mouth and everybody just Harlem shaking. This ain't that, my baby. You literally have to carry fentanyl test strips if this is the type of person that you are. Just like, you know how sometimes back in the day when you see somebody doing coke and then you like, damn, they're not really acting crazy, and then they immediately say to you, well, that's because I'm a functioning drug addict. No, really. There are functioning drug addicts. But do you think that they're functioning drug addicts and they don't have the necessity things around them that they need to be that functioning drug addict, to keep that appearance up to make you think that they are actually functioning drug addicts? No, there's a reason why you think that they're a functioning drug addict, because they have the things around them, whether it's makeup, anything to keep themselves looking normal as if they're not high. So if you are the type of person that like party drugs, then for you to be a functioning drug addict, part of that means keeping Narcan with you. Part of that means keeping drug testing strips with you. No, really, because if you're a functioning drug addict, that means that you need to know exactly what drugs you're putting into your system. Even if they say, oh, this is a bar. Or even if they say, oh, yeah, perk these. I don't give a fuck what they say. I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't either. You shouldn't either. You surviving should be the reason why you give a fuck. Your survival should be the reason why you have fentanyl test strips. Should be the reason why you have Narcan. Because you can't depend on somebody. Just like if you're allergic to something, you're going to keep some EpiPens, right? So why not keep fentanyl test strips, Narcan around you if you are the type of person that just likes to be out partying, doing drugs? Why not just keep yourself safe? Because you never know who's the enemy of an enemy of an enemy is a friend. No, really. There's seriously people like that will befriend you to give you the wrong pill. And then you like, damn, like, I mean, well, you ain't like nothing because you did, but it's nothing that you can do. Like, well, what can you do? When it's over, it's just fucking over. When you're fighting for your life, what's the last things that you can say? Hey, I got the, from such and such. No. When you're, I don't even think that you can go, hey, how you doing? I'll just want, you're just fucking dying. The only thing you can do at this point is if you have the necessity things that you need to try to survive, is to try to survive. By getting that Narcan out and doing what you got to do. If you, matter of fact, if you a party person, I would keep 911 on speed dial. Now and it is technically on speed dial for a lot of people's phones. But if you know that you're going out to party, baby, I'm sorry, but you got to put in place the necessity things to make sure that you're good if something happens to you. Because you're a functioning drug addict, and functioning drug addicts have to have things in place to make sure that they're good. So they can keep up their appearance. Come on now. If you're choosing to do drugs, cool, do your thing. But I need you to do me a favor and leave the kids out of it. They ain't my kids. I know I'm not supposed to tell you what to do with your own kids. But it's too many kids not being able to make it to be around other kids or to survive to be our age because you are making sure that you take their fucking life away by carelessly leaving drugs around them. And yeah, I want you to sit in jail and prison, and I want that shit to eat you the fuck up. Eat you up. I'm talking about eat you like a motherfucking piece of goddamn chicken. Yeah. I don't ever want you to stop thinking about what you did to your child. Now, this 2-year-old that I was telling you guys about earlier, this 2-year-old actually survived. This 2-year-old is now in DHS custody. And now, and this is, I've been around actually, kids that got taken away from their parents from drugs. And I'm literally in DHS custody with these same kids. And you know what they told me? And I didn't understand it when I was a kid, because I was a kid. Like, when you in DHS custody, you just, I mean, the only thing you know is you got taken away from your parents. You don't really know too much yet. But if you know firsthand why you got taken away, like I said, like I literally met kids that was like, yeah, my mom was strung out on crack, and or my mom had crack in her system. I never really got to meet her. They took me right away when I was a baby. Do you think that those kids that get taken away from their families don't resent their family, don't resent their parent, whoever got them taken away, because you carelessly got them taken away when they could have still been in your care, around you, around people that love them or supposed to love them, instead of being around people that can potentially fuck them up, hurt them. I was raped in DHS custody. I was abused by my foster parents. You think anybody really gave a fuck? No. What did my what did my caseworker do? Nothing. Put me in a mental hospital. No true help. Trauma that I had to deal with later on in life. So imagine what each of those kids are going through that have no parents anymore because their parents chose drugs over them. And then when you get taken away from your parents actually can fight for you to get you back. But some of the parents didn't want to let go of their drug habit enough to fight for their kids. So if you are one of those parents that can potentially see yourself in this situation, then stop right the fuck now. You don't even have to go any further. Stop now, get help. Or have somebody that you trust take your kids until you get the help that you need. But having your kids around fentanyl and potentially getting them taken away from you is a no-no. It's unacceptable. And it's happening too fucking much. Too much. If you're not sad about this, if you're not sad about kids dying from fentanyl, and if you're not wanting to talk about it after that, after hearing how many kids die, like kids. It's fucked up. It's fucked up because now these kids got to grow up without their family or without their parent. Some of them don't even get to be back with their family. And y'all just don't even give a fuck. And some of these kids are in DHS custody now because their parents overdose on fentanyl. If you are choosing to do drugs, then you need to choose to test your drugs. It's important. Your survival is important. Not just to me, but to everyone around you that gives a fuck about you. I don't even know you, and I want you to survive. It's probably weird, but I had a viewer on YouTube, and they restricted a lot of things that he said, which I didn't do that. He did that, or whoever did that. I think YouTube did that. But, oh wow, I'm sorry. I didn't even see these comments. Bree DeVille, Nikki, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see y'all. Hey, wifey. You said, I know that's right. I've been educating my kids on that crap for a while now. I lost my baby sister to fentanyl a year ago, and it's devastating loss and devastating to watch them lose themselves and not be able to do anything about it because they are stubborn and think that they know what they're doing. Nikki, I am so sorry for your loss. You see what I'm saying? And now those kids have to deal with the loss of their parent. You guys have to just think now, when you have kids and you're out here, regardless if your intentions is to get fentanyl or not, you have to always remember that people might not even know that they're selling you fentanyl. And sometimes people that sell pills, they don't even take their own pills. They literally are just trying to make money. Not giving a fuck about testing. But to me, I feel like even the drug dealers should be testing their own drugs too. Like, why? Come on now. If you selling drugs, you need to know exactly what is in your shit. And stand on it. Stand by it. If you selling something, be like, yo, I'm selling this, and then but if you test it right now, it ain't got no fentanyl, you could test it right now in front of me, Come on now. Drug dealers with integrity, where they at? Seriously. Too many people. You said, I literally just lost my little cousin today from an overdose of fentanyl. Oh my God. You know what? Let's take a moment right now and let's give a moment of silence. I usually wait up. I usually do it in the beginning, and I didn't start it off. I was going to end it with it, but let's, it's just too much. You said this morning? Oh my God. If you've lost anybody, I'm getting emotional. I'm sorry. But this makes me emotional. It makes me emotional because it's too many of people that I know, too many people that you know, too many of my couch potatoes that know people that died. It's real. It's out here. It's happening. And if you're not educated about it, if you're not educating other people about it, if you don't give a fuck enough to make sure that you tell people, then what type of person are you? What type of person are you? Like, if it's not bothering you that people are dying every day, people die every day from different stuff. Okay, I get it. But come on now, if it's something that we can try to help, try to stop, try to do something about, then why aren't all of us trying to do something about it? So if you're tuned in right now, all my couch potatoes, let's take this moment. If you're listening on Spotify, Apple, and Pandora, take this moment and let's give a moment of silence to those who've lost their life from fentanyl, from any type of autoimmune disease, sickness, car wreck, airplane wreck. Fuck fentanyl. Let's give this moment of silence to them. And I want to share this before I leave. I know I'm getting emotional. Thank you, wifey. And I want y'all to know that I don't get my period. So these is tears. Real fucking, this ain't no, I'm about to start my period ass motherfucking tears, baby. This some real ass motherfucking tears. This is real shit because I'm fucking sick of this shit. I'm sick. I'm like dead ass fucking sick about this. We gotta give a fuck enough to spread the word. To spread the word. Fuck fentanyl. Let's help get it off the streets by spreading the word. Sharing stories. When you share your story, I'm telling you, there's some people that can't even say it out loud that that somebody that they know died from a fentanyl overdose. There's some people that can't say it out loud. But say it out loud. I honestly was about to cancel the couch today. Because I'm in so much pain. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do... Because I'm on the couch tomorrow. I'll be on the couch tomorrow. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just make it up tomorrow. I'm going to just do fuck fentanyl tomorrow morning. And I'm going to do my regular interview tomorrow evening. But I said, you know what? Like, I'm about to sit through this pain and at least give 30 minutes of my time because there's so many people that's out there that's about to go out and party right now today. And so many people that we might even know might be a victim of getting the wrong drug, you know? And it's really a lot of times a case of people getting the wrong drug. They not getting what they actually came for. They not getting what they asked for. They getting something that just is laced. And whether you like to believe it or not, drugs are laced. Drugs can be laced. And it might not look like it's laced. It might look like a regular pill that you usually get, and you look at it and you be like, oh shit, mine look just like this. But you might not realize that it's just a really good duplicate. It's just a really good duplicate. So you have to really be careful and take heed and know that it's out there. If you want to party, nobody is knocking you for being who you are. Continue being who you are, but be safe. That's it. Be safe. And don't have kids around it. That's it. If you want to do drugs, do it in your own leisure time, by yourself. Or with whoever other adult that does drugs with you. But to be around kids, looking at your baby while you popping a pill or crushing a pill and snorting it in front of your child. Come on now. What the fuck is wrong with you sick motherfuckers? Now, never mind. Because sometimes you sick motherfuckers just, it ain't even about being sick. Sometimes it literally just, like I said earlier, sometimes shit happens and it's tragic. Sometimes it's not just a cup of milk spilling. It's your child accidentally picking up the pill that you left in front of them carelessly or absent-mindedly. And now they're gone. Either they're dead or they're out of your life and in DHS custody because you carelessly had drugs around them. Or accidentally. So be safe. I do Fuck Fentanyl on the Couch every month. Every month. Every month. So if you know somebody that passed away from an overdose of fentanyl, please come share your story. Even if you have to send it in and I go print it and read it out loud. Please. Please. Let's spread the word. Let's spread the word. Maybe if we spread the word enough and educate people enough to the dangers and the just keeping themselves safe, maybe it can stop the rate of the deaths of children and adults. Let's do it. Y'all like to come together for so many other things, but people don't like to come together for the right shit. I'm like, come on now. Like, y'all are coming together for, to me, fuck a Juneteenth. I don't give a motherfucker about no shit like that. What I'm concerned about is keeping drugs off the fentanyl off the streets. I'm sorry. Valentine's Day? Fuck a Valentine's Day. Did you know that there's fentanyl out here? Let me try to get you aware. Let me tell you something. Hello? So every month you'll hear it on the couch. I don't give a fuck how repetitive it sounds to you. It needs to be talked about. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Tomorrow is Saturday, but I will be live. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're listening on Spotify, Apple, or Pandora. Because you don't want to miss tomorrow. I got a goat tomorrow on the couch. Not a literal goat, but the goat. You know, DJ K Unique from Power 103.5, Oklahoma City's favorite radio station. I'm super excited to have her. I definitely appreciate everyone who got in the comments and shared, you know, a little piece of what's going on with them when it comes to fentanyl or what happened with them or somebody in their lives. Thank you so much for sharing. You guys keep spreading the word. Don't just wait on fuck fentanyl. Fuck fentanyl all day, 24/7, 32/6. It ain't got to just be on the couch. You spread the word too. Thank you so much. Longs long. Okay, I'm about to follow you back. I definitely appreciate the follow. You guys, let's do this. Let's spread the word. Because why in the fuck are we not? We spread the word about y'all spread the word about everything else. I heard y'all spread the word about this motherfucking Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef for months. Can y'all spread the word about fuck fentanyl? Let's get fentanyl off the streets. Spread the word. I love y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. Have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. 8 Central Time. Don't forget. Love you, Tagged. Love you, Big O. Love you, you. Remember, fuck fentanyl and spread the word.